Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be making my Chucky guide. Seeming as there is not a whole lot of educational content on Chucky, I figure I mean the character. Why don't I teach people how to play Chucky? Especially since I hadn't done one of these guide videos in a long while. So let's go ahead and get started on that. We're going to be going over his power, his base stats. We're also going to be going over his best builds. And we're also going to be giving tips and tricks on how to actually play Chucky. With that said, let's get started. Alright, first up, we're going to be going over his stats and his power. For his stats, he is 4.4 meters a second, which is slower than average. 32-meter radius, and he's short. Obviously, I think we can all tell by just looking at him. Next up, for his power is playtime is over. You can enter a hidey ho mode at any time. Hidey ho mode runs off a limited duration before you'll automatically exit hidey ho mode and go on cooldown. Now, while you're in hidey ho mode, you're undetectable and generate map-wide footfalls, which disorient survivors with sounded footprints coming in many directions. Footfalls being the little footprints that Chucky will leave behind passively. With footfalls, the way they work is that if you're playing like any other killer like Trapper, and you could normally see the killer, that's when you'll be able to see footfalls. So if you're up at like a wall that you can't normally see over, you won't be able to see the footfalls. It's only when you would normally be able to see the killer due to his short stature. Yeah, anyways, while in hidey ho mode, you will also have access to slice and dice, which will you dash forward after a short wind up, and it will allow you to be able to use scamper, and also will allow you to be able to hit survivors that will do damage for 1 health state. Scampering, when you dash towards a window with slice and dice, you will automatically vault over windows and down pallets. This is very slow though, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Also, whenever you're undetectable as Chucky, you will you have a unique property of Chucky doing a silent giggle that survivors will be able to hear. And this does also work with any undetectable perks. So if anything makes you undetectable, it'll do its little giggle. And yeah, that's basically Chucky right there. Now, we're gonna go over the pros and cons of his power. The pros being, 1, you are super short. You are the shortest killer in the game. Survivors are not going to be able to see you through over most of the loops in the game. Second pro, you have undetectable, meaning it's really easy for you to sneak up survivors, and it makes, combined with your small stature, it makes you one of the best stealth killers in the game. Third benefit, slice and dice is super versatile. Considering that hidey ho mode has a short cooldown of 10 seconds, with slice and dice, it allows you to deal with a large majority of the loops in the game. Combined with like the many techs that you can do, you could be able to deal with most loops with relative comfort. Also, another benefit to Chucky, which is another pro, he's one of the few killers that has a third-person camera view, meaning you could be able to hold check spots, and it allows you to not have FOV text work on you. Since you're in third person, you see more. And those are the pros with Chucky. Now here are the cons. First con, you are a 110 killer. Since you are slower than the average killer, it's going to be much harder for you to traverse on the larger maps, and you don't really have a great movement tool. Yeah, Slice and Dice does dash pretty far, but considering the cooldown period after Slice and Dice, it's generally not worth it to use for mobility. Another con is that with scampering being useless, you can't really deal with safe pallets. You can't really hit over pallets, so you kind of have to deal with pallets normally. And also the third con is, if Hidey Ho is off cooldown, you are literally just a 110 killer with a knife, and that's not very good. So do not let your Hidey Ho mode go to waste. And those are all the pros and cons, how his power works. Now we're gonna go into general tips and tricks, and then we're gonna go on to builds. All right, now we get down to, we're gonna go over the builds first, and then we're gonna do general tips and tricks. So for beginners, if you don't have very many perks, then I recommend you run this build. This is a new player friendly build using only the teachable perks, as well as the perks that all killers get. So we got batteries included. It makes it so whenever within 12 meters of a completed generator, you have 5% haste, and that lingers for 5 seconds. You will have friends till the end. You become obsessed with a survivor, and when you hook a survivor that's not the obsession is exposed and reveals their aura for 10 seconds. And when you hook the obsession, another survivor screams, reveals their position, becomes the obsession. Then we got Sloppy Butcher. It makes it so your basic attacks will inflict hemorrhage and mangled. And it also makes the hemorrhage much more effective. And then finally we have Whispers. It makes it so you will hear the entities whisper whenever standing within 32 meters of a survivor. So we got a movement, we got a chase tool, we got some slowdown, and we also got some tracking. This is going to be for the people who don't have very many perks, aside from the teachables and the standards perks. Now for my build, what I personally run is I run Lethal Pursuer. I see all survivors at the start of the game, and all aura reading with a duration will be increased by 2 seconds. Grim Embrace, whenever I hook each survivor for the first time, I gain a token, and within 16 meters, when I move 16 meters away from the hook, all generators are blocked for 10 seconds, and upon 4 tokens, and the entity will instead block all generators for 40 seconds, and the obsession's aura is revealed to you for 6 seconds. Then Grim Embrace permanently deactivates. Brutal Strength, so that way I can deal with those safe pallets, and pallets in general. And then finally Deadlock for some passive slowdown. Now for add-ons, generally speaking, you're going to want to run Power Drill. Power Drill is really good on Chucky. It rewards you for hitting people, which is what you want to do anyway, by reducing your cooldown by 10%. So you could do like Power Drill, And then any combination of power drill and jump rope. I don't know, you could go electric carving knife, automatic screwdriver, rat poison, iridescent amulet if you really want. I don't recommend rat poison if you're planning on learning the killer. I only recommend rat poison once you already gotten good at Chucky, as rat poison can end up leading you to crutch hard on it and making it so you can't play without it. It can be a bit of a crutch, but it is definitely one of his strongest add-ons. So once you get good at Chucky, then you could like start throwing rat poison, but I don't recommend rat poison if you're trying to learn Chucky. You'll end up crutching on it too hard. With iridescent amulet, you don't really need the increased duration. It's just something that's nice to have. Plus, considering that it's an iridescent, it's going to be hard for you to consistently have, which is why I don't recommend it as much. Automatic screwdriver is good for like if you're starting out as Chucky. Electric carving knife is also good for if you're starting out as Chucky, but the two big ones I recommend is power drill. This is easily his best add-on, honestly. And then jump rope to increase the duration of slice and dice. Yeah. You got doll eyes, which it's not worth it. Good guide box, it's pretty good. Strobing light, that one can be pretty good, sort of. Tiny scalpel is garbage, don't bother. Hairspray and candle is pretty damn good. Yardstick, considering that Scamper is pretty much useless, as they could just go, you just vault the window, they either go left or right, and you're going to completely miss. So it's completely pointless. Plus, your camera's gonna be locked in place, so you're not gonna be able to get much value. Silk pillow, I heard some Chucky say silk pillow is good. I honestly can't agree on that. Considering you're sacrificing charge time for a permanent reduced terror radius. Yes, for literally 6 meters. It's not really worth it in my opinion. I'd rather have a faster slice and dice than I would a smaller terror radius. Plus, you get undetectable on Chucky, so having a smaller terror radius is pointless when you can remove it completely. Running shoes, again, because Scamper is useless, running shoes is also useless. Portable TV can be pretty good for endgame builds, but other than that, not really any much value otherwise. Straight razor, it's pretty good. I would recommend it. Plastic bag is absolutely garbage. You never know when this add-on is taking any kind of effect, and you might not be there to capitalize on it, so don't bother with plastic bag. Pile of nails is garbage. You never want to be manually exiting hidey ho mode, so there's no point. Mirror shards, this is all right. You don't, it's like, why? It's not really that important, so I wouldn't really bother. Hard hat is all right. I would say this is the best Scamper add-on, but that's not saying much considering the other two are garbage. But yeah, breaking the pallet can be pretty good, but generally I would avoid the Scamper add-ons. Yeah, those are going to be add-ons. Now we go over general tips and tricks. Now, for tips and tricks on Chucky. First tip. Whenever you're approaching a generator that you know for certain that a survivor is going to be on, it's better to like enter hidey ho mode like around the general point of when they start hearing your terror radius. That way you could sneak up, hit them, get a free hit, and start the chase with them injured. Second tip I recommend for Chucky is whenever you're trying to go, trying to hit people with slice and dice, for the most part, you want to generally try and slice and dice to where they're going, not where they're currently at. It's more because like how rigid your slice and dice is. You can strafe left or right somewhat, but like it's more of like 80 to kind of like an 80 to 90 degree cone of how far you can strafe. Plus there's a lock on how hard you can flick, so you have to keep it in mind on where they're going. Predict what they do, watch their behavior, and then go for slice and dice. Third tip I recommend is whenever you have slice and dice up and they go around the corner, swing around while charging up slice and dice, or like as you're charging slice and dice, hug the wall. You'll slide right off it and then be able to hit, because the slice and dice attack doesn't come out until after you let go of the button. You can use that to your advantage to slide off walls, and also use it to avoid body blocks by sliding past the survivor and hitting the guy that was trying to get away via body block. I'll show. All right, I think that's like all the general tips. I will now showcase a game to like kind of show what I really mean. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into a game. All right, we're at Wretched Shop. Now, first thing we want to do is let's use our okay, we got everyone grouped up here. This is gonna be very good. Looks like Sheva's running no mither. She doesn't know that we're right here. We swing around the corner. All right, we got a pallet out of her. That's good. That's exactly what we want. It'll make it much easier for us to dead zone her later on. All right. I'm gonna go hidey ho mode right here. Yeah, we did that. Bait her. Boom.
You don't look so good.
See, what we did there is we hit her behind that wall there. Because we were undetectable, she couldn't see. Oh, they were trying to do a blind. And because we had third-person camera, we could see more than she could. We had a better position. So I went and used I faked out the hidey ho slice and dice in order to bait her into dropping that pallet.
I thought I heard something.
I just got absolutely bamboozled there. Alright, let me get this clip real quick. Yeah, we used slice dice to like bait her into dropping that pallet. And we use spots to mind game her into a Alright, no, that's fine. Yes! There we go. I knew she was gonna try and run that way, so I went and tried and flicked right back over to there. See, you want it. What the fuck? What happened? I can't hook her. I can't hook her. Okay, let's go. I can't drop her and I can't hook her. Let's try going to this hook. This is the opposite of good. Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job so far, boys. Okay. I guess let's try and chase people this way. All right, come here, bitch. Oh, I can't hit anymore. I've lost access to my basic attack. I can't drop, I can't hook. Yeah, this is a very, I think we did a pretty good job so far moment. Okay, flashlight blind me, please. I'm stuck, help. What do I do here? I can't do anything. Help me, blind, please. That doesn't work. That didn't work. Help, please. Did Sheva just super glue herself to my fucking arms? Like, what is happening? All right, yeah, pallet stun, please. That didn't work!
I'm gonna find you. And when I do, I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
Oh, fuck. I didn't realize she had the super glue tech. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, help, please. She's stuck in the floor. She's melding with the floor. God damn it. I've been outplayed. I've been tricked. Deceived, bamboozled. All right, just get the gens done, guys, please. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to have another attempt at this.
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
Okay, that was a very, very strange bug. I've never had that happen to me before. So, okay. Let's try another game so I can actually fucking explain how to actually play the killer. Alright, on to the next game. Alright, Dead Dog Saloon. Let's hopefully this time avoid any game-breaking bugs.
Surprises.
Alright. It seems like I think we got a distortion user, it looks like. Alright, sneak up. Boom! Got that hit there. We use that stealth. So that way we could be able to get that quick hit. Alright, boom! Either we do that to prevent them from getting that pallet. And the instant DC, it's perfect. It's too perfect. See, the trick to doing that is like charge it up before okay, that was close. fake. Yes! I knew they were going to do that, so we charged the slice dice early so we get that air much quicker. Alright, let's pick you up, put you on a slap you on this hook right here. Alright. I think they went this way. Yeah, I was right. We straight aimed that way. See, while I was doing that slice of dice, you gotta straight.
Dumb shit.
The only really way to correct yourself is by strafing. So I looked right while also holding left, so in case if they kept on running
Playtime's over.
yeah, if they kept on running right, I would have caught them. See that trick right there, in order to do that, you would have to slide off that wall and then just hug really tight. It's all about the camera positioning as well. Hopefully I'm actually explaining this in a way that makes sense. So I know I can kind of be all over the place whenever I'm explaining stuff. Yes! Oh, the weave. See that? Some of these may look simple, but these are actually kind of difficult to pull off.
Where the hell do you think you're
And it
going?
requires lots of practice. Oh, yeah. See, if I looked that way just in case if they ran left, so that way I could just quickly readjust. But if they ran right, I could be able to do a straight shot there. Yeah, you gotta watch what the survivors do. If they like to juke left, strafe left. If they juke right a lot, do the vice versa.
Stop being such a chicken.
Boom. Yeah.
Cheer
You gotta-
up. This is gonna be fun.
It's all about the weaves and the strafe shots. Holding left and right, while slice and dicing will honestly make those slice and dices 10 times easier. All right, where's the rest of these survivors? Oh yeah, I see them right up there. There they are. The people, the girls with the plan, I guess. I was gonna say the man with the plan, but they technically aren't a man. I saw you.
Then for you, pisshead.
Ah, close, close. Oh, fuck. I messed that up. Alright, let's see here. Okay, you drop. Knew that you were gonna try and go for that pallet. Read you like a goddamn book.
Let's go.
Okay, I see you up there. You go work on that gen for a bit. Because I know this gen's almost done. Let's prioritize this gen. Yes! Gotcha! I got it! Let's go! And we got the pallet for free as well. That's what we like to see. Oh, close, close. Almost had that. That's not a very safe pallet right there. It's not a safe pallet. You should not have stuck around.
Get the fuck over here.
Alright. Let's just kick this. We got plenty of pressure already. Alright, I want to break this as well. I got that save. I don't really care as much. Ooh. That was kind of a waste. Alright, boom. I might as well go for the tunnel. Might as well. Buy block, buy block. We love to see it. Creates more pressure. Yes! Oh, I almost missed that one. Yeah, that was a really good one. Yeah, yeah. Stay right there, please.
Good times.
Okay, where... Okay, off the record. We got rid of that. Nice.
Where are you shitheads hiding?
Knew you were gonna go for that window, so that's why we charged up the slice and dice there. Reading you like a goddamn book.
Come here.
Yeah. You always want to make sure you hug the walls. If you're going to be going around the... Hug the walls as you're charging up. When you're rounding the corner with slice and dice. So that way you get those much more comfortable and easier to manage angles. Another great thing about Chucky is he is not too map reliant. There are some maps that definitely hurt him, like the larger maps. But overall, he's not really that map reliant, like, at all. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing. Oh, I forget that there's not a thing there. It's fine, it's fine. Yep, drop it. This is a more... You should have vaulted that pallet. You 100% should have vaulted that. See, it's some of these trash pallets right here that are like much harder to loop around because it's so round. Chucky doesn't do well against round loops like that. Yeah, if she had vaulted that pallet there, I would have missed slice and dice entirely. But if it's like loops like this, where you can like go around the corner, where it's like long, or there's a long side, that's where Chucky deals with the best. Is those long, those like straight loops with like a long side. I thought I was gonna hit that pole for a second there. Well, yeah. Oh. Basically, mine's the short side of the loops. Because, like, watch. Say I'm on this side. Oh, I didn't mean to hit. Yeah. So I would slice the dice right here, then try to go around. I want to be able to make that pallet right there. So yeah, mind the short loops, hug the walls, and predict where survivors are going to go and slice and dice to where they're going, not where they're currently at. And yeah, that's pretty much the basics. The rest you have to learn by just overall experience and muscle memory. But yeah, that's how you play Chucky. Thank you all so much for watching. If you found this guide helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe and all that. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone.